I don't even know most of your names anyway, so how can I excommunicate you? So whatever you do, you're always welcome back next week. Isn't that great? You're free. But when you meditate, you have this beautiful opportunity for freedom. But don't control. But the talk I gave to my monks, because they find it sometimes hard to let go. It's like you do. So easy to say, isn't it? Just let go, let things be. But why are you controlling? What's the mechanism of controlling? And this gets into the deeper philosophy of it. The reason why you control is because you judge. As soon as you start judging, control follows next. And this insight about the link between being judgmental and controlling, that actually came from here one day when somebody asked me a question, it must be about 5 or 6 years ago. After the talk, they asked me this beautiful question: what do you think about this saying by the British scientist and philosopher Lord Kelvin, who died a couple of 100 years ago, one of the founders of science and also technology, Lord Kelvin, who once said, before you can control nature, in other words technology, you have to learn how to measure her accurately first. And so early science spent a lot of time devising systems of linear measurement, getting this standard meter, which actually is in Paris somewhere, standard meter length, standard time, atomic clocks, which actually can measure time so accurately, and other ways of measuring things, because without measuring things, how on earth can you control the world? And that was a brilliant insight which actually was part of the development of our modern world. Measure first, and then you've got control. And from that, I saw that, well, what happens if you don't measure? You haven't got much control, have you? All control starts from a measurement, a judging. That's why you try and control your children, say. You're measuring them. You're judging them. You have them trying to fit some sort of judgmental scheme, especially if you're a parent and you want your kid to go to university. A lot of it is pride and conceit, jealousy even, about what the kid next door is doing. When the people next door, your friends, say, oh, my child got to UWA and studied medicine, what about you? He's only in TAFE redoing his TEE. And it's just pride, that's all. And that poor kid, that may be just where he is in life. So why is it just we are judging people? Is the child who does medicine at UWA any better than a person who's learning bricklaying at TAFE?